guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Asiba, your encouraging big sister, and this is Asiba's Place. I'm a military wife of 11 years and a mom of 5, and I like to offer tips to new military spouses to help them navigate the uncertainties of military life. Today, I want to talk about how to make your new duty station feel like home. As you know, in the military, oftentimes we're moving every 2 to 3 years, and it's really hard to make the next place feel as welcoming and inviting as the last place. Okay, y'all, I am so sorry about the battery in our smoke detector. It needs to be changed, so it's going to be beeping throughout this video. Please try and overlook it. We're going to get it taken care of before the next one. Back to the video. You get used to certain routines and your favorite coffee shop and what school your kids go to, and all of a sudden you're in a new place and you have to find those things in your new duty station. It can be really difficult. So today I have some tips on what I have found to be really helpful when you're moving from one duty station to the next and kind of making it feel like you belong and you fit in and it feels like your new home. So for my first tip, you have to establish a routine. An important thing about feeling at home and feeling comfortable is having a certain routine every single day. So if in your previous duty station you used to get up and walk your dog at a certain time, or you would get out and go to the gym, try and find a gym, find a new route for your dog, and establish those routines. When things become more familiar, your habits will kick in and it'll feel like home, just like your previous duty station did. This is also important for your actual home. If on Mondays you do laundry and on Tuesdays you mop your floor, continue those same habits at your new house. Maybe the setup is different. Maybe you're in a townhouse instead of an apartment. Maybe you're on base instead of off base, but try and get into those same habits, those same routines, and that way it'll feel familiar and your home will feel like home again. For my next tip, you have to decorate. So in your previous home, you probably had certain picture frames or decor that you had on the walls. Just because you're in a different house doesn't mean that you don't decorate your home. So I've always found it helpful to bring some of the decor from our previous home into our new one. Of course, sometimes you want to update, maybe you get some new furniture or you buy new things just to kind of spice up and freshen up your new location. But bringing in some of that decor that you had at your previous duty station is going to make your home feel more like yours. And it's not going to feel so cookie cutter, especially if you're on a military installation and all the homes look exactly the same. This is going to really personalize and make your home feel like it belongs to you. So it's very important to add your personal touches all over the house so that it feels like it's yours. For my next tip, you have to get involved. A big part of feeling like you are a part of your new community is getting involved. So if there is an FRG or a spouses club or a USO, especially as the spouse, our husbands are out at work all day, our kids are at school, you have to find the place where you fit, where you belong. So I highly recommend getting involved in the community, learning about your surroundings, and meeting other military wives, which brings me to my next point. A big part of feeling like your new duty station belongs to you is making friends. You have to get out there and meet other wives, say hi to your neighbors, volunteer, go to the gym, get outside of your house. This is a big thing, especially for new wives. If you're brand new to the military lifestyle, whether or not you're able to make friends from one duty station to the next is going to make or break your experience. It is a huge deal. It's very important to make sure that you have a support network when your husband's gone, that you feel like you're part of a community, that you have someone to lean on, to meet up with and go out for coffee, to watch your kids when you go out on dates with your husband. It is so important. So you have to get out there and make some friends. And I, as an adult, I understand it is a lot easier said than done. I've suggested this before. A big deal for me has always been getting on Facebook, either finding his unit spouses group or a spouses group that's local to the duty station and just introducing yourself, finding other spouses that have the same interests as you. If there's a fitness group, if there's a book club, a Bible study, a mom's group, whatever you can find that has your interests, find ladies who are interested in those things and get together with them. Reach out to them, introduce yourself. It's really uncomfortable at first, especially if you're an introvert, but it makes a huge difference in being able to meet friends. And like I said before, making friends is going to make or break your experience. So just to recap, you definitely want to establish routines. Your place is going to feel foreign to you if you're not getting back into the habits of your daily life. So doing your chores on the days that you normally do it, going out and doing your errands, take your dogs out, take the kids to the park, get back into those routines. That way your community feels like you belong. Secondly, really personalize that house. Dress it up, decorate it, give it some personal touches. Bring along some of those decorating pieces that you had from your previous. Get out into the community. Find your local spouses group, your FRG, your USO, whatever you can do to get out and be a part of the local community. Do what you can to kind of familiarize yourself with the location and make friends. Obviously, that's not something that you can force, but it's really important. And the fact is, we're all in the same boat. So if you're lonely and you're new and looking for friends who you can lean on and bond with, so are your neighbors. So are the moms at the bus stop. So are the other spouses at the gym. And you will find that when it's time to PCS to the next location, you're gonna wonder how you ever lived without those friends. So go ahead and build those bonds as soon as you can, because before you know it, it's gonna be time to move again. I hope these tips were helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next one. Bye.